Hey, welcome to Controverbal. Nice of you to join me. With the recent explosion of interest in gender issues, triggered by the Elliot Rodgers incident, I felt compelled to make a video showing another stance, a kind of meta view of gender stance. Today I want to put forward a view about gender equality issues that I believe is logically sound. Unfortunately, it's not the most popular view among many people, especially those who identify as radical feminists or those people who put forward vacuous, dogmatic arguments as if they're the authority in this area. I think for the purposes of this video at least, we can put the separatist, political lesbianism, all men are scum breed of feminists aside, given that their view on gender issues is more like a kick to equality's testicles than a quest for societal harmony. Instead, let's talk about those who, to be honest, do have society's best interest at heart. These women and men see that there's inequality and feel a need to speak out about it. It's an admirable quality in any person that they're prepared to stand up for what's right. And this is what many people do. Good for them. However, I have to say that a good chunk of people who fall under the umbrella term of feminism are actually just parroting the ideals of other, angrier feminists. These people, generally younger girls, throw out buzzwords like oppression and the patriarchy without any real thought, because let's face it, it takes a long time to actually read about the ideas you're putting forward. I mean, it's fair to say that a number of years ago there really was an oppressive force against women. But to say now that we live in a calculated, misogynistic society is, put mildly, short-sighted and ill-informed. So just to clear something up, even though women's rights and lives in general have, on the whole, improved in Western society, I concede that yes, there are still issues. I obviously don't think that a man is entitled to a woman's body, and I certainly don't think that the way Elliot Rodgers reacted is anything remotely like how anybody should operate, under any circumstances. I realise that the glass ceiling and the wage gap are real things for women, and I for one can't think of a single justification for these and other outrageous violations of equality. But this is not the whole picture. I'm suggesting that in fact there are two distinct and almost contradictory levels to this story. I'm not saying that men have none, but women have the majority of coverage of inequality at the social level, in the media, etc. So let's say that at this level, the media, etc., the level of the public consciousness, women have a raw deal. They have the raw deal. I don't know to what extent I believe that. I don't particularly advocate that view, and I could even make arguments to the contrary. But for the sake of this two-stage metaphor, let's just say that women have the raw deal. In short, let's say that what the feminists say is right. But I think when you delve deeper than the public consciousness level, you find a deeper and even more unsettling level of inequality. This is the human life value level, the humanity level, if you will. I'm suggesting that at this deeper, biologically driven level, men have the raw deal. In fact, the disparity in life importance at this level is shocking. I know this analogy has been used before, but it's simple and effective. In a burning building in which a firefighter can only save one of either a man or a woman, the woman wins every time. The best way to say this is that men are biologically disposable. I mean, they are drafted to fight in wars that often they do not even fully understand the reasons for, leaving many with horrible mental scars. They can be seen as battlefield fodder, or even extra weight pulling down shipwrecks as the women and children disappear over the horizon in lifeboats. The feminists who boldly claim that society is pro-male should talk to the collective voice of the thousands or even millions of men who even themselves believe that the value of their life is secondary to that of a woman and have blindly gone to their deaths as a result, even if it is subconsciously thought. So that's the way I see it. At the level of the public consciousness, men can't be said to have no social issues. Think about child custody. But feminists have some points that are worth addressing at this level. But when it comes to life and death situations, I suppose I, like any good male, should willingly put my life in mortal danger for a woman, simply because she is a woman. With this in mind, it's sad to see so many feminists audaciously throwing abuse at men. The real deal is that both men and women have issues. I believe the patriarchy is a lie. If you think I'm right, let me know. I can't function in a vacuum. If you think I'm wrong, also let me know. If I am wrong, then I appreciate being put right. This is Sam on Controverbal. Thanks for your time.